It's late night. While the world sleeps, we're here, breaking down the box score. I'm Chad E., and this is episode 13 of the Wide Awake Sports Network. Tonight, Alabama survives an absolute marathon against Arkansas in double overtime. Arizona protects their home floor against BYU, and we're unloading 3 massive Major League Baseball home run props for the 2026 season. Plus, a heartbreaking Falling Stars segment from Texas Tech. Let's get into it. We start with an instant classic at Coleman Coliseum. Number 25 Alabama outlasted number 20 Arkansas 117-115 in a double overtime thriller. Alabama entered as 4.5-point favorites, but they could never seem to pull away from Arkansas. Tonight, defense was optional. Alabama trailed by 14 in the second half, but shot a staggering 76% from the field in the final 20 minutes of regulation to force extras. Arkansas freshman Acuff put up a legendary 49 points, the most an Alabama team has allowed in 20 years. But it was Bama's Philon who carried the tide with 35 points and 7 assists. If you took the over 184.5, you were cashing tickets before the first overtime even started. This win moves Alabama to 9-4 in the SEC and solidifies their top 4 seed hopes. Out in the Old Pueblo, number 4 Arizona took care of business at McKale, defeating number 23 BYU 75-68. Arizona was a heavy 11.5-point favorite, but BYU's grittiness kept them within the number. The Wildcats used their size to control the glass, but the Cougars' perimeter shooting kept the crowd nervous until the final 2 minutes. Arizona moves to 23-2 on the year. They didn't cover the spread, but they protected their house. AJ Tabanza went 13 for 28 from the field, scoring 35 points, and continuing, at least in my opinion, showing why he will be the number 1 overall pick. The Big 12 shows again why they are the best college basketball conference in the nation. Just a reminder, folks, all picks and analysis on WSN are for entertainment purposes only. Please gamble responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Void where prohibited. Must be 21 or older to wager. We now turn to Major League Baseball as spring training starts to warm up. Our first name we look at for home runs is Julio Rodriguez. We have him for 35+ home runs for this season prop. That is sitting at plus 210 over at DraftKings. We picked this because Julio is in his physical prime after a 2025 season where he refined his plate discipline. We expect him to let it fly this year. 35 is the floor for a healthy J-Rod. Next, we move to our 40+ home runs for the year. Nick Kurtz. Kurtz hit just 36 home runs in 117 games last year. Now he gets a full season in Sacramento that increasingly looks like a hitter's paradise. 40 home runs for a sophomore may scare some because of the sophomore slump. But we believe with his raw power and this ballpark, this is easily achievable for Kurtz. Also, a quick sprinkle on his 10-1 to lead the league in home runs. Finally, our 45 plus home run bet. We have Eugenio Suarez, aka Gino, hit 45 plus home runs this year. He's back with Cincinnati in Great American Ballpark. He's already hit 49 in that uniform before. As a primary DH in that small park, 45 home runs is a live ticket. Also, he's 50-1 to lead the league in home runs. Something to think about. Finally, our falling star. Tonight's falling star is a devastating blow for the Red Raiders. JT Toppin. Texas Tech confirmed today that their star forward suffered a season-ending torn ACL in his right knee. This is catastrophic for a team that had Final Four aspirations. Toppin was a AP preseason All-American and was leading the Big 12 in rebounding. He was the heart and soul of that system. You don't replace 22 points and 11 rebounds per game in February. Tech hosts Kansas State this Saturday, and while they opened as 4.5-point favorites, expect that line to even out as the public realizes how much of an uphill battle this team now faces. Our hearts are with Toppin tonight. The Big 12 just lost one of its brightest stars. Well, that's a wrap for the night. We've gotten the facts from the scoreboard and the fallout from the books. I'm your host, Chatty, and at WASN, the scoreboard never sleeps. And neither do we.